Well, hello, welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Today, we finally got the kit reveal for the Death Trooper Peridea. And of course, I had to force dark mode on because, good grief, I'm getting sick and tired of this not having a dark mode built in. So we have not... I haven't read the kit yet, so this will all be first time looking through it. It's a Dark Side Imperial Remnant Night Sister attacker. Interesting. Combo Nom Nom Mo Breaker. Used to execute ability to get an ability cooldown reset plus bonus turn. With his Nom Necron, siphon critical damage can scale damage significantly. Okay, just a little nibble. Marquee will be on August the 1st. Yeah, Relic 7 Rec for the Queen GL Ahsoka stuff. How does execute work? We have a lot of abilities that say if you defeat an enemy with the ability to do X. With execute, what happens if the enemy drops below 10% or 20% with the Omicron. By its little nibbles damage, they will instantly be defeated in the same turn. Death Trooper Peridea will gain a bonus turn, and his cooldown on this ability will be reset so he can continue to clean up the enemy squad. Interesting. Alright, so it's basic. It's fired by rote. Deal physical damage to target enemy with a 40% chance to inflict a stack of blight, which can't be copied or spelled until the ending encounter. If the target enemy already had blight, this attack deals double damage. If this attack scores a crit, all Imperial Remnant allies gain offense up for a turn. Otherwise, Death Trooper Peridea gains critical chance up for a turn. It's Death Trooper. It's Territory War Ami. Ew. While in Territory Wars, and if Death Trooper Peridea has their Omicron activated, you gain 5 stacks of Siphon when this ability is used. I hope the Ami's not Territory War, because then I'm not going to bother using it or getting it. Just a little nibble as a 3-turn cooldown. It is Territory War. Ugh. Ew. Icky. You deal physical damage to target enemy, inflict blight, which can't be copied or dispelled until the end encounter. If the target enemy already had blight, you inflict 2 stacks of damage over time for 2 turns, remove 5% TM for the target enemy for 3 times. So what, 15% TM removal? If this ability takes an enemy below 10% health, you instantly defeat them. If this ability defeats an enemy, Death Trooper Peridea gains a bonus turn, and his cooldown of this ability is reset. Okay, and then while in Territory Wars, and if all allies or if you'll remember Night Sister, this is the Omni bit. At the start of the battle, Death Trooper Peridea siphons crit damage from target enemy, which can't be resisted. If this ability takes an enemy below 20% health instead of 10%, you instantly defeat him. If the target enemy already had blight, you inflict armor shred for the rest of the battle. Interesting. While this Omicron is active, fired by rote and necrotic tissue gains additional effects, and then obviously siphon critical damage. You gain a percentage of critical damage equal to the unit's siphon. To this unit's siphon until the end of the encounter, and the target loses that much critical damage stacking, and that'll exclude raid bosses and GLs. Now, necrotic tissue has a 3-turn cooldown as well. What it does is you deal physical damage to all enemies, inflict offense down and tenacity down for 2 turns. If the ally in the leader slot is Imperial Remnant support, you dispel all debuffs. Not all debuffs, you dispel all buffs from all enemies. If the target enemy already had blight, you inflict a stack of blight, which can't be copied or dispelled on a random enemy that doesn't already have it until the end encounter. And all allies gain offense up and speed up for 2 turns. And then this is the Territory War bit. While in Territory Wars, and if Death Trooper Peridea has his Omicron activated, this ability deals an additional damage equal to 40% of its critical damage, and Death Trooper Peridea gains 10 stacks of Siphon for each debuff inflicted by this ability. Not bad. But am I going to apply it? No, not in the slightest. The in your head, I don't know if it has a Zeta or not. Don't really know. Its text reads, Death Trooper Peridea gains 25 speed. Imperial Remnant allies have plus 35 critical chance and offense. On the flip side, Night Sister allies have 35% max health and max protection. If the ally in the leader slot is not an Imperial Remnant tank, whenever an Imperial Remnant ally is dazed, stunned, They stun, shock, or inflict with speed down. All Imperial Remnant allies gain 15 speed stacking, maxing to 60 for the rest of the battle. Okay. Whenever Imperial Remnant ally is critically hit, you remove 3% TM from all enemies. Death Trooper Peridea gains 5% TM, stacking for each stack of blight inflicted on an enemy. Okay, so what does that mean for the Imperial Remnant then? Because, oh wow, that's like really fucking with the page here. Let's see, Imperial Remnant. So what was it? Where I hate turning off bright mode. No, forced. Okay, it has to be, where was it? If the leader's ally and leader's line is Imperial Remnant support. So I wonder if Captain Enoch is going to be a support then, because obviously, I mean, you could maybe run this with Dark Trooper, not Dark Trooper, but with the OG Gideon. That way you can get the dispelling all buffs from all enemies. You know, that might be something you want to do, maybe in 3v3 with the OG Gideon, but like, I don't know, his kit obviously is probably more tuned to Enoch as opposed to Moff Gideon, but it's also not really bad, honestly. I mean, like, you know, you get more ways of spreading blight, you're getting buffs if it scores a crit with its basic. I mean, getting Siphon and Territory War will be interesting to see, but I mean, I really don't care about Territory War, so it doesn't really matter to me, but I mean, it's interesting, but yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know where it's going with the kit and all that, with Night Trooper, now the Death Trooper, and now let's see what Enoch brings to the table, but I mean, it's still not bad, but I feel like the way they worded this necrotic tissue ability with the whole, if the ally and the leader still has Imperial Remnant support, I feel like Enoch is going to be a support, obviously going to be Imperial Remnant, so I guess time will tell. Anyways, let me know what y'all think of its rather short, simplistic kit in the comments below. Discord server link will be in the description below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. I hope you have a good rest of your day.